loves, it's Miss Finlandi coming to you all from Entertainment News. So before I even get deeper into the video, if you have not seen videos of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B altercation, I created a new Instagram page for the channel because, my page was hacked and deleted by Instagram, even though it had nothing to do with me. I had like about almost 20,000 or more followers, and I'm basically starting over, which is completely fine. Hopefully these videos stay up. So just, if you don't have Instagram, just type in instagram.com/Entertainment News Inc. So Entertainment News and an INC, all one word, and it's going to bring up the page. Click it, it's going to take you directly to the page. I'm going to be posting more today. So the post you're looking for is the one that shows what Cardi B responds, shows images of her, and also videos. That's the one you want to go to. Cardi B is wearing a red long dress. So that's the one you want to go to see the videos. And hopefully my posts stay up, because sometimes, like I said, if the copyright goes on the video, it might get taken down. Or sometimes celebrities just don't want to see certain images of them being posted out there. So Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were both invited at the same event last night. They've been invited to other events and award shows before, and nothing happened. So hey, you can have your differences, but as long as you know how to keep it together, when the two of you are in the same room, then no big deal. So Nicki came, she walked the red carpet. Cardi came, she walked the red carpet. They look great. Cardi looked beautiful. Nicki looked great. You had Lala was there, Kelly Rowland, a lot of people, were there at the Harper Bazaar, icon party and / celebration, okay? It's New York Fashion Week. Everybody is in town. Like, let's go have a good time. So basically, as they're in an event, allegedly Cardi saw Nicki and approached Nicki's table, and basically the same situation at the Met Gala, right? Where you see Nicki and Cardi, they're in a picture together having a conversation. But this time, Cardi approached the table allegedly in an aggressive way. I'm going to go ahead and insert exactly what the article written by Daily Mail from people who were there, had to say, and I'm going to come back with my commentary. Witnesses reported that Cardi B aggressively approached Nicki's table and told the pink print rapper, "Let me tell you something," intending to address the lies Nicki was spreading. All right, security guards managed to block the new mom as she appeared to lunge at Nicki before unsuccessfully launching a shoe at her head. Police were reportedly called on Cardi. It was bad, a source told Page 6. They were separated by security, but Cardi was still trying to get at her. She took off a giant red shoe and threw it at Nicki, who was being blocked up against a wall by huge security guard. Okay? All right. And apparently, the security blocking Cardi led to the lump on her head. Not Riley, not anybody else. Okay, so there you have it. Basically, in a nutshell, Cardi approached Nicki to basically tell her that she doesn't appreciate, certain things. And as she was approaching, she got blocked by security. And one of the security guards basically elbowed her in the head, and that's where that lump and gnat came from. The news flying around that it was Nicki Minaj's friend and all of that. No, it was security that hit her in the head. Security was so strong that she couldn't even get to anyone at the table, not Nicki and not the people that she was with, you know. But of course, people who are into violence and aggressive stories like this would like to say, yes, girl, you beat her, you know what, but we're not going to go there. Let's stay on track. So after everything happened, Cardi basically hopped on Instagram and she posted her statement and basically what happened right there. So after all of that, Cardi B hopped on Instagram and this is what she wrote. I've let a lot of slide. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bags. Bleep up the way I eat. You've threatened other artists in the industry, told them if they work with me, you will stop with them. I let you talk big about me. Yes, I bleep myself. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you capped the plea. But when you mentioned my child, you chose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my abilities to take care of my daughter. It's when all bets are off. I've worked too hard and come too far to let anybody bleep with my success. B-words talk all that ish in the raps, but in real life this really is for entertainment. Remy Ma liked it. Adrian Balan and other people liked what Cardi had to say. And of course, what she typed and she captioned, period. So this is my thing. Okay. Let's just say Nicki Minaj is everything Cardi B and every other person who's had issues with Nicki Minaj have been, behind the scenes in the industry, whatever. Let's just say she's really that person. But Cardi, though, you can't take care of your daughter while in jail. You can't be number one while locked up. So the part that's interesting is when you talk about my daughter, all bets are off. I get it. But the other part is I've worked too hard and come too far to, you saw it, okay? To let anyone bleep with my success. But hitting Nicki Minaj or throwing a shoe that I'm sure had a sharp heel that could have, if it connected, could have put a knot, led to bleeding, a cut, whatever. Do you really think Nicki Minaj would not have filed charges? Remy Ma and Cardi B are friends. And the reason why I'm bringing Remy in this is because the law did not care that Remy had a young child. The law did not care that she was a mother. The law did not care about her career. Remy went away for a long time. Like 7 years, almost 7 years. That's a long time to be away from your family, especially your child. You know what I'm saying? She got out and got everything back, but that's a long time to be away. So I say all that to say, in as much as I understand, how Cardi was feeling and all of that, mama, you want to just kill them with kindness, let your success speak. Bite your tongue, just be, strong and above it all. And let's just say Nicki is all of these things that people are saying, she is. Then don't you think that Nicki wants you to be out of the picture? So why would you give Nicki Minaj what she wants by fighting and getting arrested for assault? Cardi B's daughter is a newborn. So imagine if her punches or her shoes had hit Nicki's head and Nicki was bleeding or something like that. Do you think that Nicki wouldn't have pressed charges and Cardi would have been locked up for assault? Yeah, they could even say assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, it's a shoe, but still it led to, damage. And then now your newborn baby who's probably still breastfeeding don't even have a mom to do that. Yeah, you gotta think twice, man, before you do stuff like that. So I'm gonna read what I wrote. Like, trust me, man, I'm not taking sides in anything. I understand that Cardi B, was provoked and all of that, but you have to move different, especially, at the level at Cardi B's position right now. You want to move different, ma? Let me go ahead and read what I wrote here. I completely understand why Cardi B snapped. I completely understand why Cardi B snapped. Children are off limits. However, hoping that she starts mastering self-control. Don't lose everything you've worked so hard for. Those who provoked you knew exactly what they were doing and knew exactly how Cardi would have reacted. They want you to lose it all. Blocked from going to events like this. As hard as it might be, ignore them and keep winning. Allow your success to shut them up. They want you to lose it all. Don't allow that. So sorry about her head. She's probably in so much pain because she was hit pretty hard by security. So leave a knot. Remy liked Cardi post and they're friends. Hopefully Remy Ma can and will talk to her. Thank God Remy got out and is doing well, but she lost everything when she had to leave her child and go to jail. Wishing everyone the best. So it's going around that this tweet right here is Photoshop, it's fake, it's not real. One of the lines from Nicki No Frauds is, what type of mother leave her one son over a stack? Okay, so basically the fact that Remy did not think twice before she reacted meant that she's not a good mother because she was willing to risk it all, not thinking about her son. Okay, but like I wrote, no foul play there because Remy went in on Nicki and said some really deep things and shit that just basically Remy won that round, whether it was lies or true. I'm just talking strictly hip hop, guys, so don't come for me. Just strictly hip hop. If you're judging a diss track, Remy had that one, okay? So Nicki, that one line, don't even compare it to what Remy said. I get it. Kids are off limits or whatever, but when it comes to hip hop and dissing each other, all bets are off. Then recently, Nicki had no problem, even though she didn't say anything inappropriate about Stormy, she didn't have no problem saying her name and dragging her into her little situation she had with the whole album sales with Travis and all of that. Even sat on Ellen recently and said she wanted to punch him in the face. Regardless if it was true or not, if she was joking or not, those words left her mouth. Is she still complaining and whining about it, right? Because he was number one. So Nicki have no problem dragging people, kids into things. So this is the reason why, in as much as people are saying this tweet right here is fake and Photoshop and all of that, that's why people are saying, well, this is not really far-fetched. Like, Nicki don't have no problem dragging people, kids into things. She's quick to speak on people's children so they understand why Cardi B, basically, let me go ahead and read exactly what the tweet, the person responded with. So Cardi wrote, welcome home, welcome back. So Cardi wrote, welcome back, Kodak. One of Nicki Minaj fans responded, allegedly, the message she is sending as a mother to a baby girl by supporting a rapist is unsettling and uncomfortable to me, and Nicki Minaj liked it. Okay? Basically, Kodak Black is a rapper. If you don't know who he is, he went to jail for other crimes, but allegedly, one of them is that, someone is claiming that he raped them. Okay? Allegedly. I'm going to throw that out there and leave it there. But Bodak Yellow all started because of Kodak Black and his song. He's, basically on there as one of the writers and all of that. Okay, any awards that Cardi win for that song, is some of the credits also go to Kodak Black. So it's like, okay, Bodak Yellow to date is one of her biggest records, so she will always feel some type of connection to the guy who was and is a part of, you know, her success. So this whole thing being fake is, I don't think Nicki Minaj whole brother, okay, went on trial and in sentencing and all of that for, you know, basically raping a little girl, okay, underage. And also Nicki, who's going on tour and did a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine that also have a pending case about, you know, messing with an underage girl, which he said that the girl came to a video shoot, basically lied about her age, you know, and all of that. Long story, okay? So, and he took a plea deal because he was broke. He wasn't rapping at the time. He didn't have an attorney, and the person that was his attorney at the time advising him told him, you know, take the plea or end up in jail and all this stuff. He's not in jail, not convicted yet, but we'll see what happens. The reason why people saying this is fake is we know that Nicki is a hypocrite sometimes, and I'm not coming for Nicki. I'm just saying, for example, I'm going to put a video in here.
You gotta have thick skin. People talk shit about me all the time. I don't go around and tell people, oh, stop posting me because I see one bad thing about myself. You can't expect to be liked and loved and praised all the fucking time. Give me a break.
I mean, look, I'm used to it, you know.
So people speak on it, bro. Speak on it.
Listen, but people think I'm bullying them when I'm like, so people don't like you, people don't get along, so what? It's whatever.
If you coming into the wrong game, if you want just people to kiss your ass and suck your dick all day, my nigga, like, come on.
It's tough. It's tough. Gonna play my favorite record off the album?
Yes.
That Ganja Burn.
Aww.
Yo, Nick, real talk, I'm gonna play the record because I know you got things to do. I appreciate you staying over.
Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate you hanging out with me.
I thank you for having me, bro. I'm not leaving yet until you kick me out. I do have 2 more things to do. I'm tired as fuck, but
saying that on her Queen Radio, Cardi B should just chill. Not everyone is gonna like you. All of that. Go listen to that. There you have it. But then turning around and saying on Ellen she wanted to punch Travis Scott in the face, whether she was joking or not, whatever, okay? Going on her show, coming for everybody and their mama. Well, if, you know, you are so strong and not everyone is going to like you, then why don't you just leave it at that? Okay, you want to talk about me? Well, I'm good. But she's talking about everybody and going in on everybody on Twitter and on Queen Radio, whether it's for ratings for a radio show, whatever the case might be, it's working because her radio show is doing very well, okay? But she's been doing, okay? So right there is one of the things that made Cardi upset. You know, it could be that someone gathered all of these things and sent it to Cardi, and without fact checking, she just went off. I'm not saying Nicki doesn't do things behind the scene, because it's kind of hard at this point for everyone and people that she does not have in a situation with to be lying at this point, okay? Kim, Michelle, you have Safari, you have Remy, you have Lil Kim, you have Cardi B, you then have DJ Envy and the people at, you know, DJ Envy and Charlamagne and all of them saying that Nicki's sending, you know, text messages and things like that when this how they, you know, playing Remy Ma she test. So all of these people behind the scene can't be lying about Nicki. But Nicki also flipped it and said that the same thing is happening to her behind the scene. But the reason why people are saying this tweet is fake, because they feel like Nicki Minaj have no room to talk. This is just one of the many things that Cardi was complaining about. So Remy Ma and Cardi B are friends, okay? Before Bodak Yellow or anything else really popped off or popped that way for Cardi B, Remy came out of jail and Hot 97 was like, we're going to give you an entire set and all of that. She had this huge performance at Summer Jam, okay? And she could have been selfish. This is my first time back. I'm going to go on that stage. I'm going to kill it and all of that. But no, she decided to share her stage with females. female empowerment, togetherness. You know what? I did Sheeta. I just had to put that girl in her place, let her know I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pen game is sick. Just leave me alone. I just had to answer and put her in her place. Now, what else is going on? Okay, back to being positive in my women empowerment stuff. I said what I said. Now I'm done. Okay, just because you're positive and all of that doesn't mean that you can't check someone. All right. So Remy moved on. On that stage, she brought a lot of legends out. Okay. Lil Kim, MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, it was just so much. Like, it was just amazing, right? In all of that, she brought Cardi B. So Cardi B got to share a stage with icons because of Remy. Every time something amazing happened in Cardi's life, Cardi used to repost every single celebrity and fan that reposted her work, supported her, that congratulated her on something. When she went #1, when she got engaged, when she got pregnant, when her album came out, she reposted everyone but Remy. Okay. And then she stopped reposting and basically promoting Remy stuff as Remy was doing for her. And I said it over and over again. Cardi probably called Remy and was like, yo, Rem, the record company, I love you, girl, but the record label that basically is telling me to not post anything about you because they don't want me caught in between this whole Sheeta beef and Nicki Minaj and fans and all of that. I'm just getting my foot in the door and I don't want to be a part of no beef. Basically. So what Cardi B is saying is that I even stopped supporting my own friend. I bent over backwards because all hail the queen, Nicki Minaj. Oh, we don't want to piss her off. I did everything and it still wasn't enough for you. I've already said over and over again that I do not condone Cardi B reaction. I already talked about, if she doesn't get it together, she could possibly lose everything. I don't think that's what she wants. Okay, so I've already said that. So I'm not defending Cardi B. I'm not making excuses for her. I'm just saying that even after all of that, Nicki then went on the radio interview with Beats One and cried about how she felt Cardi reacted or treated her on the whole motorsport situation. Basically, I'm Nicki Minaj. I've been in the game, for a decade plus, and you come in here, you're the new girl, I'm doing the song with you, and basically you're not buying down to the queen. Like, what I'm saying? You're acting like I'm not Nicki Minaj doing a song with you. Basically, she felt like Cardi B was not appreciated for the fact that she was sharing a record with Nicki, because Cardi felt like, I already got a #1 record on my own. You know what I'm saying? I already have other hot records going on. You're not the one that's basically going to put me on the map. I'm already on the map. That's how Cardi came in, and Nicki just felt like the respect wasn't there. And Nicki is allowed to express herself, but she did it around a time where Cardi was still pregnant, and the Barbs or the Kingdom, their new name, don't play. And when I tell you they went in on Cardi, wishing death on her kid and everything, and that led to an extra stressful time. So Cardi is saying basically, I stopped being friends and I stopped, supporting and promoting my friend publicly. Not that Cardi is entitled to do anything for Remy, but it's just I stopped, promoting and showing love to my friend publicly. I, did not respond to certain things publicly. I took all of the backlash and people wishing death on my child. I've basically bent over backwards, and still nothing I do is good enough for you. And you're still, sneak dissing me and throwing jabs, and at this point, all bets are off. And she just snapped, man. No one is saying that Cardi should change who she is. Cardi can still come on the gram, joke with her fans, be the same loud, and just funny chick that people fell in love with. She can still do that, and then just let her music and her success speak for her. She does not have to prove anything else by physically, going there with anybody, because she's good. Because you're not doing it doesn't mean that you change. People didn't fall in love with her because she was posting fight videos. They fell in love with her because she kept it real. She talked her ish online. That's it. So she can still put the phone in her face, record her funny videos, and do all of that without being physical with anybody. So I'm just going to wish the girl well. Unless somebody charge at you physically and you're trying to defend yourself, you're on a different level now. You know, you can't be fighting at events. You know?
Nicki also did an incredible job, and as much as people are joking around saying, oh my gosh, she talked about this stuff on her records and was hiding behind security. I mean, when you have all that money and have so much to lose, there have to come a point in time where you just have to let the other stuff go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying Nicki was going to do anything to Cardi. I'm just saying, why wouldn't she hide behind security? You know? Because yes, you rap and you diss and stuff like that. If all of these rappers were going out and literally shooting people, they will all be in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand that, you know, you said you're hard and you're a gangster and you sell this stuff in your songs, but now that I'm here, I'm like, run up and you're behind security. Nicki is a brand. Cardi is a brand. They have too much to lose. So, you know, kudos to Nicki for standing behind security, you know, and not attempting to do anything. And, you know, I'm wishing both Nicki and Cardi B the best. I wish them nothing but the best, man. And yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my Phenom loves. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.